All right, so we're going to take a quick look at the batch processing functionality within Omatic Cloud for BBCRM. In this first video, I'm going to show you the processing of both constituents to a constituent update batch as well as payments to a revenue update batch. These two formulas that you see here are designed to use a data file. So for a use case where we don't have a specific connector to that endpoint system where those transactions are occurring, we can then still get them into BBCRM and batch processing. We've even got the capabilities with the SFTP formula types to automate these processes here so that I'm not required to come and drag and drop these files to start them processing, as you'll see here, to get the data moving there. Now, with these, I've got my formulas set up to automatically send my records. We did a couple of things in BBCRM to accommodate this. In my administration area, you'll notice there's an Omatic software and Omatic administration here. And this just drives some of the configuration settings around batch. So for example, my constituent batch age is 10 days. Default address, phone types, for example, default constituent code. My maximum batch size is 50 records, so that at 50 records, it's going to cut off and create a new batch, for example. Here for my enhanced revenue, again, max batch age is a month, 50 records per batch. So that's how we're kind of driving some of the processing in the batch and loading in the specific batch template for that data there. So if I come back and refresh this page here, what we should see is we have the constituent update batch that was processed here. You see it's processed through Omatic Cloud User. So I can come in here and do any kind of normal constituent record processing within batch for that. And then here's my enhanced revenue batch for those payments that came in. And when this opens up here, you'll see we've got constituents that we've tied out to. We've got our donation amounts. We've got that information about the gifts so that you can go in and do any kind of normal gift processing through your batch with the ability of pulling this data in from Omatic Cloud so that you can still conform to your current business processes of why you use batch and leverage all of the great capabilities of Omatic Cloud. All right, thanks so much for joining us today.